Hello everybody, got the K&N recharge kit. I think you're only supposed to use this on K&N filters, air filters. Here's the instructions in English. Then there's a little bit more. I've already used it a couple times. I'm almost out of this. You can go and get it in bulk, a normal spray bottle like 409 from AutoZone. I don't know if Walmart carries it or not. It's all in English. It's pretty nice. If you guys want to read that, pause it, screenshot it, zoom it up with your two fingers. We're going to start off by spraying, which takes forever. The newer bottle has a normal spray like a 409 bottle. Now to know if you have a K&N filter, you're going to want to look on the side, and it's almost impossible to see. It says K&N right there. Mine's just a little bit dirty. There's my part number. This is for a Malibu. And it's going to want you to spray both sides. I stay way back because this thing wears your finger out. But you just want to soak it. Also get all large debris out first. It does smell. I'm doing it in the kitchen sink, that way I can get yelled at later for making a mess. Spray one side. And then put it that way, and it's going to bend to the things a little bit and let that soak in on the other side. Definitely wears out your thumb. Soak it. Do not let it dry. Let it sit here for about 10 minutes. I'm actually going to go and then come back. Look at it, already starting to drip crap out of it. Soak it one more time on this side. Okay, and you let it sit there for 10 minutes, and then you come back, and we'll get to that part. Okay, we're up on 10 minutes. Still looking a bit wet, which is good, because they say do not let it dry. A lot of stuff has came to the surface, which is great. The back looks the same. I'm going to shoot it through there, but first I want to show you the instructions. We're on step 2 now. Rinse off with cool, low pressure. Now they're wanting low pressure because you can blow out the pink filter element that's on the inside. I would do whatever you think is right, because if it's not getting crap out, I'd use a little bit more pressure. It does say use cool water. Whatever gets it clean is going to get it clean. I've had somebody that used 409 on it, and it did nothing. And then they got this kit, and they were amazed at how much it got out. And then within about 20,000 miles, that filter plugged up and did not work anymore. I'm going to run cold water on it. Pure cold. See underneath all the dirt that's going to be coming out. I don't know if it'll really pick up on the camera. I'll do this side. Oh yeah, look at all that dirt coming out. Just running it through the fins. Now you don't want it as clean as what it was brand new, because when a K&N filter is brand new, it barely filters anything. I got a guy watch. He tests filters. He tests everything. He did K&N filters. S&K and all them, and the K&N filter, brand new, was the worst filter for blocking microns, which is dirt debris. And once it got used to the state mine's at right now, it started working great. So you don't want it awesome like it was brand new. This is actually cleaning up really well. I had one on my Super Duty, and it got pretty plugged. That also had 500,000 miles on a K&N filter. Flip it over. Not much dirt came out as my Super Duty did. It would have clogged the drain right up. I was married at that time, and she didn't quite like the kitchen sink all clogged up. We'll see how my girlfriend handles this one. That's still cold water. I could turn it to hot and just see what it does, I guess. Sink ain't too bad looking. I guess you could do it at home in a sink. I'll turn it to hot, see what it does. Wait for it to get hot first. There we go, it's hot. See if it drops any, if it changes in it. Yeah, it's doing amazing. Look at all the little, I don't know if you can see all the dots coming out. So I'm going to use hot water. Even though it says don't. It doesn't say don't use hot water. Like if it was going to ruin it, it'd be huge bold letters. Do not use hot water. But a lot more came out when I used hot, so I'll be your guys' test dummy. I always think if you shoot it this way, it's kind of like a fish filter on your fish tank. You'll shoot it all out the other side. Okay. I think it's pretty clean. I think if you hold it up to the light, you can see through it. I got a few dirt spots. Doesn't really bother me because the original filter on this car, amazingly, was only this big. It had this whole placement. It was all rubber. You can look it up. It's 2018 Malibu. The filter element was only this big, and that is hot. It was only this big. So when I added this filter, it added all this room right here. I figured it's got to be good for the car. The more air, the better. And as this plugs up, it would take a lot of a plug to stop it. Now you want to be able to see through it like that, kind of like a mesh. If you want, you can get it perfectly clean. It doesn't really bother me that it has a few spots. The next step is to let it dry. I'm going to wiggle it, get all the excess water off. See if we can see that K&N logo again. K&N. Yeah, it don't look any better. Okay, and the next process is to, after rinse, gently shake off water and allow it to dry naturally. Don't blow it out with an air gun. You're going to blow the thing apart. Do not oil until dry. We'll get to that in the next step. Okay, I let the filter air dry for 24 hours. I did clean it one more time and somehow I got some bent things here. I did the same way I showed you on the video. I just did it off the video. There's still a bit of cleaning I should do, but really don't want to mess with it. It's just a car. It's not going to go through. Looks great. You can see through it. That one spot. Yeah, I'll clean that out once it's done. There's two different ways to do this. Hopefully nobody has that style. That looks awful. I have the spray. Came with the kit. And I did look up the spray for the filter because I am out of this. The bigger one that looks like a 409 bottle is $12 from Walmart, $12 from Amazon if it's on sale, and who knows what other prices at AutoZone. You want to spray it. Here's the instructions. Let it sit for 20 minutes. Basically, you're making it red again. I don't know if you can really tell, but over here it's a really nice red. Over here it's a ucky color. So it says 3 inches away. I got my plastic mat down so I don't spray the table. There we go. Now does it say to do the bottom side too? Each filter pleat until there's a uniform red color. Basically you're adding the red back, but in the form of an oil. I'm going to get it one more time because I can see some spots up here I didn't really get. Don't think I really have to wait. I'm going to shoot it at a different angle this time. Spin it this way. got a little bit overhang, so you want to do it somewhere where you can be a little bit messy. It's oil, it's not paint. There we go. That is red. Red, red, red. I'm going to let it sit there for 20 minutes, and then the picture on the YouTube video before you launch it, that'll be the picture of what it looks like when it's done.